Hello everyone, Randy here. We're playing Farming Simulator 17 on the Platinum DLC map here on the multiplayer server. Again, just myself on here at the moment, and currently seeding some canola. Also got a hired worker going on the bison harvester there, and a hired worker going on the cultivator slash plow. And currently using the new Massey Ferguson 4709 that comes with the Platinum DLC here, and the Stara planter here. Quite the interesting looking planter, I'll have to say. Definitely looks a little different, I would have to say, than say some of the more, again, what I call European style planters in the game here. Hired worker is currently working on harvesting soybeans there, so just kind of keeping an eye on them. Will empty whenever he needs it. And then, like I said, of course, the larger tractor there is on the plow or cultivator. Technically cultivator in the shop, but it does count as a plow here in the game. So kind of two birds, one stone there type of deal. We should actually look and see what's one of the larger. There's one larger plow there slash cultivator. It's like 5 meters or something like that. I don't know if our tractor would be large enough to pull that or not, but and I'll have to say, at least for myself, Stara is not a brand. I'm not sure if I'm saying that 100% right there, but not a brand I have heard of before. Or, you know, even the tractors for that matter. The tractors, the planter here. I believe the cultivator there, again, or plow, whatever you want to call it, is a Stara plow as well. Also, I noticed a lot of these tractors here from the Platinum DLC have the, again, what I call more American style tires on them, not the big fat wide tires, the narrower row crop tires. I think I really should adjust the width on this here a little bit. Here's what GPS says. It said 3.6 when I just set it up, so, and it still says 3.6. Okay. Look, it is wider than that. I think we can get away with setting that a little wider. We try 3.9. We're definitely getting quite a bit of overage there. And actually, I've noticed that with several of the Platinum pieces of equipment here, by the way. The tow-behind chopper there for the sugarcane, by the way. If you use GPS, it says it's 1 meter, which is what it is in the shop as well, by the way. But you can get away with about 1.5 meters for the chopper, it seems like. So, you know, 1.5 versus 1, it definitely adds up over a couple of rows. You know, if you can get an extra half a meter, I know that doesn't sound like much. And at least when it comes to, you know, 15-meter cultivators, big whoop. But yeah, when it comes to 1 meter wide equipment, every little half meter counts, if you ask me. And hopefully we'll get a chance here to use our seed tender as well. Probably one complaint I do have about this small seeder here: the seed does not seem to last long on it. The fertilizer, barely even touch that. I don't know why it is with Giants, but it seems like the seed and fertilizer is backwards there. You could probably fill the seed up 4 times to once for the fertilizer, I'm guessing. I'm not actually sure on that, but you can definitely fill the seed an awful lot on that seeder before you have to fill the fertilizer. Yeah, definitely should probably look at a larger tipper here as well. It would be nice. You have the grain cart. 66,000 for that. Really wouldn't be a transport solution either. We kind of need something for transport at this point. And I don't believe the Platinum DLC really adds any specific trailers for that I know of. Let's see what's there. Tippers. Yeah, if we don't like the Joskin or something like that, that might be a good tipper. Crampy. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I probably have to go with like the Joskin because I don't know that the crampy here would actually fit under there. Anyway. Just leave this tractor parked here just in case the cultivator there catches up. Make sure this tractor's in the way so he'll stop him. Still nothing in the group yet. Let's fix that here a moment. Group 1. How about you, Group 2? You are... How about Group 0 for you? No, let's actually go back. Let's put you in Group 9. Just setting it up the way I typically set it up here. I know everybody kind of has their own ways of setting it up. Again, just kind of the way I like to set it up. Okay, back to the Massey Ferguson there. And just a reminder again, for anybody that would like to join us on the multiplayer server, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. Again, information for joining is in the description below. Keep in mind, if you want to join us on the Platinum DLC here, the map, that is Server 2. So make sure you join us on Server 2 if you want to join us on here. And then, of course, we have 2 other multiplayer servers as well. Again, you can find all that information in TeamSpeak. So, again, we do ask if you want to join us on the multiplayer servers, please join us on TeamSpeak. Again, TeamSpeak information's in the description there. TeamSpeak is free for the computer, by the way. And, you know, assuming you have the game, it is free to join on the multiplayer servers as well. And as far as the downloads for the mods go, you can find all that information in TeamSpeak as well. We do have download all links. You just click on that. It will download all the mods needed to join the server. It makes it nice and easy that way to get all the mods. And at least for those who like the old equipment, definitely make sure you check out Server 3. Again, Server 3, kind of our old iron server there. That's all the old iron equipment on that one. And we're kind of finding more and more all the time, by the way, as well. So we're continually adding mods to that server. Okay, we'll read some comments here a moment. Tyler was saying, right off the bat, the console had to put limitations on the PC so it wouldn't get too far ahead. Talking about the PC versus console competition there again. And of course, for those of you not seen that series, we're playing that on Drummer Farms. Again, definitely having a lot of fun playing on that map, even though it's, again, not really my style of map maybe so much. Thomas was saying, Thomas McConsole, by the way. I guess I probably should make note of which Thomas. Was saying even Giants realizes the PC needs all the help it can get. That's why they pandered to the so-called elite. I thought it was just because the PC was the best, so the PC got all the good stuff. Talking about the Horsch DLC pack there, by the way, which is not available for the consoles yet. And at this point, I don't know if it ever will be. Again, for those of you wondering that are on a console and you want the Horsch DLC, last I've heard on it, Giants is supposedly looking into it. Vernon was asking, how do you communicate with a microphone on FS17? We use TeamSpeak. And again, if you played any multiplayer game, you should pretty much know what TeamSpeak is. If not, you should probably learn what TeamSpeak is. Or Discord. Pretty much TeamSpeak and Discord are probably the 2 bigger voice chat clients at this point that I know of. I'm not sure how popular some of the other smaller ones. Again, I say smaller. but not sure how popular some of the other ones are anymore. Thomas was saying that the sprayer is mid-mounted because there's a solid fertilizer on it. It does both solid and liquid. And Giants, in all their infinite wisdom, have deemed that the solid fertilizer can only be done at 7 miles per hour too. Interesting. Talking about the, is it Stara? I think it's the Stara. Yeah, the Instara here. 7 miles per hour. Don't get it. Complained about that in 15, and complaining about that in 17 here too. Actually, maybe even 13, now that I think about it. Why Giants only makes the sprayers go 7 miles per hour, I don't know. Ryan was saying you can cut fully grown sugarcane and fill up the sugarcane planter that way. Yes, you can, by the way, so you don't have to sit here buying the sugarcane pellets. Unfortunately, there's really no way to store sugarcane on the farm here. Supposedly, you can put it in the train silos. I have not tried that, but supposedly you can put it there or store it there. Although I've been told that might not necessarily be free storage there, so something to maybe keep in mind. Ooh, almost out here. I'll get some seed here pretty quick. Say Savage guy was saying everyone loves their own tractor. For mine, I love the John Deere. Ooh, excellent choice there, I would have to say. Okay. I don't think we have any available tractors at the moment at the farm. I wonder if the truck will pull that. Wait a minute, did I not? I thought I moved you to Group 9. It's not. See what's here. I don't know if the truck will connect to that seed tender or not, but we're going to find out. Seems like a good use for the truck here. The seed tender here, by the way, is from the Horsch pack. And I believe, as I mentioned there last episode, you can put it on a truck with a 5th wheel hitch. That was kind of the first thing I noted when I seen it. I was like, wow, that's a rather sketchy looking trailer underneath it here. I don't know if, might not actually even be designed to pull it with this trailer. I don't know, but that's obviously how we're using it. So basically, you should be able to put it on. For example, probably the F350 would hold it. I don't know how it would work out collision-wise. That might not work out so well. Then probably some of the other larger trucks as well. I don't know. Again, I was told it's supposed to work with a MAN TGS truck here, supposedly. But I would have to assume and work on with the other ones as well then. That would obviously probably be a little bit easier here for getting it around. Okay, let's hold the pipe out. And let's see what's here. Toggle door. No, we don't want fertilizer. We want seed. There we go. So you can select between seed and fertilizer with this, by the way. And it's probably easier to back the seeder up to this than to try to back this up to the seeder. Just really hard to back this up with this single wheel up front here. For those who watched the live stream, we kind of tried to a little bit there. We did get it backed up, but it just takes takes a little bit of work to do that. back up here and should just automatically fill. And we're back in business. So yeah, definitely liking that seed tenderer there so far. Might actually even look at using that on Snetterton's farm. Be a good way to transport the fertilizer we're making. For those of you watching the Snetterton farm series there, by the way, made our own fertilizer. Kind of a byproduct there of the fuel we needed, so like, might as well use the fertilizer, but just need a way to transport it around, so that might make a good way to do that. The harvester is full. Surprisingly, everything here seems to be keeping pace with each other. Ooh, we're almost full on this trailer here, aren't we? Ian was saying with the dolly wheels on the front, the grain cart looks like a really big gravity wagon with an auger. Yes, it does. It does. The Star grain cart there we looked at a few moments ago. Dylan was asking, is the new Horsch pack going to be available on the consoles? Again, not sure on that. Like I said, supposedly Giants is looking into it. That's all I've heard so far. The Horsch pack, by the way, is free, for those of you wondering. I know a couple people asked how much it cost. The Horsch pack is completely free at this point, and I would assume at this point it's going to remain free as well. It seems kind of silly for, you know, if they suddenly decide to start charging for it. Speaking of charging for it, the straw add-on is coming out as well. Couple of balers and a pelletized system in it. I don't believe that's an official DLC from Giants. I believe that's from somebody else making that, so might be kind of interesting. The only thing I noticed, not cheap if you ask me. I think they wanted $20 for it. I might have to go check that again. I forget the exact price, but yeah, definitely not cheap. Actually, you know what? That might have been 20 euros. I have to, like I said, I have to go look again. So I'm assuming probably Giants endorsed, but not actually made by Giants, at least from what I've seen in my understanding. Not sure if that's available on the console or not. I didn't actually look into that. So for those who are wondering that, I don't know. But yeah, Horsch DLC definitely seems really nice there. Definitely some larger equipment in it. You know, some nice big cultivators, a couple larger seeders. You know, not the largest equipment in the game here, but just under the largest equipment in the game here. Definitely what I would consider large equipment. Compared to, say, maybe the Platinum DLC here, which is mostly, for the most part, small equipment. Other than maybe the larger seeder, grain cart, even the sugarcane equipment there. It's small, although technically big for sugarcane equipment, I guess. Thundercat was saying, I've tried the AI extension mod on a number of maps as well, and I deleted it as well. Great video. Thank you very much for that. Ooh. Oh, I guess we can drive right through that. Okay. Interesting. So yes, not the only person here that's had some issues with the AI extension mod. You know, and again, like I said, folks, the idea behind the AI extension mod is there. It just seems like the mod author needs to maybe, like, try it a little more. Maybe you would realize, yeah, it's definitely got some issues. And I'm sure, by the way, I'm sure the mod authors probably put a lot of work into the mod. But again, it doesn't work. At least it hasn't for me, and several others have commented as well and said it didn't work for them either, so it's like I'm not the only one here that's had issues with it. Like I said, I think you're probably better off sticking with normal hired workers and course play. Course play definitely seems to be getting better and better here. Still derpy, you know, still does silly stuff. I'm sure that'll probably never change maybe, but definitely seems to be getting better as far as some of the features in it. At least especially once you start being able to understand how to use them. Class was saying that the grain bins look the same in every country, and the DLC maps are usually good. I would have to agree with that as well. It does seem like a lot of the DLC maps, both 15, Sosnovka, I rather liked that map, at least more than Bjorn Home. 2013 was Westbridge Hills, definitely liked that map over Hagenstead. I think it was Hagenstead in 2013, if I remember correctly. Don't remember what 11 had. Don't remember if there was a map with 11 or not. Don't remember that one, so. And as far as the comment there on the grain bins look the same in every country. The same grain bins may look the same in every country, but the storage, I would disagree with that. It does definitely seems like there are different storage bins in each country. You take, for example, the storage that's on some of the maps here, the more European maps. Completely different storage solutions versus what you'd probably find, at least, again, when I say more American style. Klaus was saying the map never loads on my computer, talking about the Horsch map. I would suspect maybe a mod conflict there if it doesn't load, or is it not installed in your folder properly? For some reason, when I downloaded the Horsch pack, I had to extract the map separately. I did not quite properly install the map for some reason. I don't know why that was. But if it's the same for you as well, you might have to maybe double check the Horsch map and make sure it did extract properly and install it properly if it didn't. Again, if it didn't, it installs as the same as any other mod, so nothing really hard there. Just gotta go double check and make sure it did if it's not showing up or working for you. Cyber Jockey was saying, thanks for sharing the Horsch pack. It's a nice pack and cool of Giants to share it. I'm not so much sure if it was Giants that shared it. Sounds like from what I've been told, maybe Horsch said it was okay to share it, and therefore Giants is the one distributing and sharing it. But it sounds like Horsch was the one that maybe said it was okay to share. Phil was saying the name on the map on server 3 is French for the end of the world. And great video. Oh, great. We're playing on the end of the world. Andrew was saying for FS 2011, it had the Lizard 7210 combine, which looked to be an open cab combine. And for FS 2013, it had the FAR M66, which was an open cab combine. That, folks, is probably the combine I keep thinking of when I see the, oh, he's full there, isn't he? The Bison combine over here. Okay, should be able to handle himself there, unloading. Andrew was saying, and for the mod problem, I think modders need to test their mods on other modded equipment and maps. Because there are tractors and harvesters that don't work with Horseplay, just as an example. Or like I said, that flat out don't even work. You know, it's not so much the modded equipment not working with other modded equipment that bothers me so much. It's more the mods that just flat out don't work. I mean, that tells you right there the mod author didn't take the time to even test to see once, you know, okay, does it load into the game? Does it steer? Does it do what it's supposed to do? You know, the game, or not the game extension, the AI extension. Something to keep in mind there. There's the game extension mod, and there's the AI extension mod. Those are two completely different mods. Do completely different things, by the way. So don't get them confused. I know several people get them confused. Their game extension versus AI extension. But yeah, like the AI extension. Test it out a little bit, because it definitely doesn't work like I think it should. Namely, it should do what it's supposed to do. You know, if you go around the field mode, it should go around the field and not do weird things like cutting out and, yeah, just like I said, the derp level way too high with that mod. Hi, it's me who's asking, can I get the Massey sprayer on the console with a season pass? No, you cannot. Apparently the Massey Ferguson sprayer is only available for the PC. The Massey Ferguson sprayer there came as a bonus item. Let's see what's there. It is. Oh no, it's not. I guess we don't have it. That's right. I don't have it on the server here. I do have it single player. That's fine. I'd probably never use it on the server here anyway. We never use the self-propelled sprayers. But yes, apparently for PC only. Kentucky Farmer was saying, did you know the old iron stuff is on Modland? I did not. I know some of it is available on different mod sites, but I have not seen the entire packs available yet. Hi, it's me was saying, wait, so now it's a multiplayer server? Talking about the Platinum DLC here. Yes, it is. We've had, that's the only way I've actually played it here so far. Other than for my mod review. The mod review is obviously single player, but all the playing I've done on this map here so far has been on the multiplayer server. So the live streams and the last, let's see, this will be episode 3, I believe. The last couple episodes have all been on the multiplayer server. Which again, reminder, anyone that would like to join, you're welcome to do so. Obviously, again, keep in mind, if you want to join us on here, I probably shouldn't have to say this, but you do need to have the Platinum DLC. So if you want to join us on server 2, you need the Platinum DLC. I don't think we have any DLCs active on server 1. And then server 3, I think, has the Coon DLC currently. Anyway, folks, looking at time, looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode. So that you folks have any comments or questions, we're just about out of seat here again, too, I notice. Be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.